Good afternoon, internet friends. This is Dan, and of course spring's around the corner and it's time to go ahead and put the snowmobiles in storage. So not too many of you guys drive snowmobiles, and I thought I'd go ahead and demonstrate how to drive one on and off the snowmobile trailer. So if you just go ahead and take a moment, over here at the trailer, it's got a pin right here. All I have to do is pull it out, and that will allow the trailer to tilt upward as I back the snowmobile off. And let me go ahead and start it up, and I'll show you how I drive them off, and then I'll drive it on. Okay, the first thing you obviously have to do, you have to start it. But before I do, I'm going to go ahead and put my helmet on, because you never know. So that was kind of easy, just to back it on off. Now, of course, what I'll attempt to do is drive it back onto the snowmobile trailer so you kind of get an idea how that's done. And of course, one of the biggest questions is, whenever I'm out riding, is people ask, well, Dan, how much snow do you need to operate these sleds? And of course, I generally like to have at least 2 to 3 inches of snow, but as you can see, there's no snow today. So the other question is going to be is, can you drive this thing on the grass? So I'll demonstrate that to you here in just a second. Hold on. So I'm using a block just so I can kind of get the trailer closest to the ground so my skis will ramp up. Normally it'll ride all the way up, but I just don't have the momentum. And then of course I go ahead and place the pin back in, and then secure the skis down, and then strap the back of the sled down, and then I could drive on off. But since I'm going to go ahead and put them up in storage, I'm going to just go ahead and back this thing off and then just drive it. So to answer that question, you can drive these things on the grass. They're not designed for it because they're snowmobiles, but it can be done. As I will demonstrate. Well, that was kind of fun. So I have another sled that I already took off in the garage, and let me go ahead and show you how I jacked the sled up onto these little wheel carts so I can go ahead and move it into the garage easily. So I've already jacked up the rear end of the snowmobile, and I have these wheel, they're really designed for actually setting a car on them and moving the car on a concrete floor, but I'm using them for my sled. So I got this three-ton jack, and then all I'll do is I'll jack up the front of the snowmobile. As you see, it's going up fairly easy. And then I'll roll these underneath the front skis. Pull the jack out from under, and then as you can see, the snowmobile's very easy to go ahead and move around. And of course, I like keeping my snowmobiles out of the weather, and keeping them in the garage is a good way to do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you all have a good day. Take care.